think being a lightweight was the worst. All those times I puked and said embarrassing things to everyone, including a crush or two who, of course, rejected me. But now I'm actually grateful for it. What if I told you that being a lightweight is a fast track to sobriety? In this video, I'll show you how to turn your inability to handle booze into a strength, so you can quit alcohol once and for all. And stay tuned until the end, because I'll share a secret I discovered during my drinking days that completely changed my perspective on sobriety. Vámonos! Back when I was drinking, I used to be a lightweight and would get drunk quickly, often leading to not so great situations when everyone else was barely tipsy. Even though I hated when that happened, I recognize now one absolutely amazing thing. Being a lightweight helped me become sober faster! It might sound counterintuitive, but being a lightweight is like skyrocketing to get sober. Think about it. It's very similar to an athlete who falls more often or loses frequently compared to the ones always winning medals. Each fall and each loss can be incredibly painful and demoralizing in the moment, but also it serves as a powerful motivator. The athlete learns from every mistake, builds resilience, and what happens? The athlete becomes more determined to succeed. Like Michael Jordan famously said, "I failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeeded." In conclusion, more failures equal a faster road to success. But the obvious question is, even though we know all of this, why is it still so hard to quit alcohol? You see, the pursuit of our own healing is one of the most virtuous choices we can make. All of us are aware of this fundamental truth to a certain degree, but not all of us pursue our own healing. The reason for this is that it's difficult and scary as hell to confront our own brokenness, which is why doing this requires courage. Am I saying that we're all a bunch of cowards? Well, we've all been cowards at some point of our lives. You don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to realize that most people live complaining about their problems instead of doing something about them. But if you're watching this video, congratulations! You're taking steps towards being a better version of yourself. How courageous of you! The process of healing pushes us to confront the tough stuff in our lives. The subjects we don't like talking about, the ones we've buried for years, traumatic experiences, family dynamics, and the combination of negative life experiences that create a puzzle of broken pieces that we don't know how to reassemble. And some of these things are the reason behind our drinking, but we don't see it because we're too busy numbing ourselves with alcohol. So, how do we heal? Well, we can break this down in 3 steps. Step número 1. Shift your perspective. This means seeing your current situation as a result of what's going on inside of you, not the opposite. What do I mean by this? Well, instead of saying, "I feel terrible because I get drunk super fast all the time," you can start with the end and say, "I get drunk super fast all the time because I feel terrible." Doing this will make you accept one harsh truth. The drinking is a symptom, not the cause. This takes us to step número 2. Ask yourself why you are drinking. Sit with that. It's the only way. Otherwise, no matter how much you work on avoiding alcohol, you will end up relapsing. Why are you drinking? Come on, get it out there. Why are you drinking? Take into consideration that it may not be only one thing, and that you may not be able to articulate the reason on the first try, which is why therapy, meditation, and other practices are so important. In my case, I started drinking because I had deep self-esteem issues and suffered some violent episodes from a family member due to alcohol consumption. Evidently, that's not everything, and there's more from where that came from, which is fine. It's a work in progress. And now, step número 3. Make a decision. When you make a conscious decision about what you want in your life, in this case, to become sober, there's no looking back. This is now one of your biggest purposes in life. And yes, you're probably gonna get off track for a minute, but that's okay. You can always get back on track. It happens to all of us. But even though you fail, your desire to quit alcohol remains. This means that something inside of you has shifted and it's so convinced of what you want that it understands that circumstances don't matter, only a state of mind. Because whatever you believe, you're gonna live. Do something today to work towards your sobriety goals. Something as tiny as having 3 beers instead of 5. Cleaning your place instead of opening that bottle of wine. Visiting a family member instead of going out with that group of friends that you know you can't have a conversation with unless there's a drink in your hand. Transmute all those painful moments into wins, into materializing the version of yourself you wanna be, that you deserve to be. And one last thing. This is a secret I discovered during my drinking days, and that completely changed my perspective on sobriety. People be out there pretending. It's just like social media, where people show how great their life is. But we don't know what's happening behind scenes. They're probably just pretending everything's great. I mean, I've done it. What I'm trying to say here is, go on your sobriety journey at your own pace, mi amigo. You're doing great. And if you're looking for more reasons to finally decide to become sober, maybe learning how quitting alcohol improves your sex life can give you the final nudge. Find out all about it here. Thanks for watching! Please hit the like button and subscribe, so this video can reach more people looking to change their relationship with alcohol. Here are a couple of my other videos in case you want to check them out. Have a good one! Bye!